Let's dive into the discussions shaping the nation.
Minister, I wish you well in your new role. But I want you to do something different, and I see Minister Baxamorton is there as well, and others. I wish you well in your role, but I'm asking you to do one thing. As business people, and there's some on your bench, there are business people. I want you to make your department accountable. And by saying that, I want to make you accountable for delivery. Very simple. I'm in business all my life. I'm self-employed. If I make a mistake, I'm accountable. Come the end of the month, if the ROS isn't paid online, I'm accountable. If the VAT payments aren't made, I'm accountable. But when ministers go into their position departments, they're often told, I'm the department here, you're welcome, Minister, but this is how we do things here. That has to change now. I want you to stand up to your departments and tell them, I'm in charge. And you're going to do things and you're going to deliver for this country. And it's not going to be the way you've been doing things for years. You look at Oireachtas and the delivery, what they're delivering for the money that they're getting. It's not value for money. How do I know this? Because I look at a business plan across Europe and I watch other international companies delivering projects for half the price of what Oireachtas are doing. That's not accountability. That's waste of funds. I look at Skeeton in County Limerick. Fianna Fáil promised 45 years ago now that the wastewater treatment plant would be updated. You had a councillor there that actually done this on his election, that the wastewater treatment would be delivered in Limerick. And I've said, you're right, Minister, I did say this to you before, but you haven't been listening. But you laughed about it there to the minister alongside you. This has been brought up before. This is 45 years of disappointment from your government. Now you're new to the job, so stand up and be counted. Get your department to be accountable. You look at the HSE in Limerick. My first delivery here in the door was I said the management was wrong in UHL. The management changed 5 years later. How many lives were lost because of bad management? But it took you 5 years to correct it and now try and rebuild. That's accountability. That's what I'm talking about. So people sniggering and laughing and chuckling because you have a majority in a Dáil is not acceptable. And I'll hold you to account in this Dáil chamber and outside. But I'll also be respectful to you when you deliver. And the delivery here has to be with departments and waste of funds. Statistics show that there's an urban and a rural divide when it comes to infrastructure. So that discriminates against any young person that wants to grow up and live in the area that they are living in, for it to grow, for infrastructure to be put in like buses, rail network, basic infrastructure so towns and villages can be rebuilt, regrow and be repurposed. But if you starve infrastructure around this country, they can't grow. But you want to push everything into the city, and the cities are bursting at the seams. But now you go back to the county, then saying, we want water to come to Dublin. It's a 400 million year projection to bring the water to Dublin. I talked to Oireachtas outside here, and they said, you must come up and see one of our plants here in Dublin. I said, will you not come down and look at one in Limerick? The LDA was set up, and it's to deal with 15 minutes from Limerick City. That takes out 2/3 of County Limerick from infrastructure. Every town and village needs to have infrastructure. Your departments need to be held accountable. If they make a mistake, demote them, not promote them. Don't put them to another side and say, listen, Ed, you're okay, we'll shove you over here. The same business model that revenue use in this country, let you use it now in your own departments. If you lose money, get out. And you're made accountable. You'll never get into a position like that again where you can get funding at your fingertips and lose it. We want infrastructure delivered. We want to make sure there's accountability within the departments and a watch body over every penny that's spent, like every business person, like every worker in this country that's paying for this here Dáil today. That's what we want.
Margaret.
Like, share, and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.